throwing it down out there against your opponents?
Right now I'm using the 6.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, for the Knicks, just 2 losses so far in the playoffs. They're determined to continue their dominant play tonight. The Eastern Conference Finals begin. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So the New York starting 5. Paul George is out there with Malone. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Miami, Pippen is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Russell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the first quarter now underway as we begin the Eastern Conference Finals. Ball's knocked loose. To the paint, here's Chamberlain. Russell trying to free himself up, and Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by James.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Now, here's George. Malone down low. Covered by Beasley. Shoots from 12. Misses off the right angle.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pippen against Hardaway. Russell kicks to Pippen. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one. And New York the other way now. Outside Hardaway. Clyde Drexler on the wing. And the 3 off target. In transition, here comes Miami. A pull-up. They get it again. Here's Russell. Count that one.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Now, here's George. New York, no good that time either.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hardaway passes to Drexler. Back to Hardaway. Malone outside. And here's Drexler outside. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And it's Miami with another.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Heat with some changes. Gay comes in for Malik Beasley. And Terry Rozier subbed in for James. And a new group in for the Knicks. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Davis comes in for Malone. Andre Iguodala is checked in for George. And it's Morant in for Hardaway. Now here's Drexler. New York needs to get off a shot from deep. Iguodala. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside. Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Morant against Chamberlain. Now the Heat with it. It's been 10 unanswered points. Rozier the pass to Gay. Fires from 14. And that one is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And And a fast break now for New York. Drexler gets the bucket.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Outside Pippen. Back to Rozier. Drills the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rozier against Morant. Iguodala outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. Davis is out there with Iguodala. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Inside, here's McConnell. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way.
And how about that? Transition opportunity for Anthony Davis has the long strides to eat up ground in a hurry.
Now, here's Rozier. Iguodala with it. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Morant with the ball. And it's Davis with the jam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Barton, no luck. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the pass to McConnell. Carter outside. Rozier looking around. Pass to Gay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line, and Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Miami shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Miami. James comes in for Terry Rozier. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Adebayo is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Malone comes in for Davis. Paul George is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Hardaway is subbed in for John Morant. And so Gay nails both of them. New York trails by 7. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. George dishes to Hardaway. No good, shot missing. James with some nice D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Beasley kicks to Carter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
And he makes the first.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
The Heat making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. And Malone gets double teamed. And the Heat with some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Chamberlain subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And New York with a change here, too. Drexler's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Now here's Malone. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Adebayo against Russell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Russell passes to Pippen. James dishes to Pippen. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Drexler. From 13, and too long on the shot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Pippen slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Drexler dishes to Malone. George passes to Drexler. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 10. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from George. Malone outside. Pippen against Drexler. Here's Hardaway. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hardaway has got 5.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Hardaway with the steal. George up top. Here's Adebayo. So it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. You've been watching the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and for the Heat. They've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the floor. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. You look at Scottie Pippen. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's Hardaway. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Heat, they've got Pippen. Chamberlain is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Russell, and it's LeBron in at the one. Left side, George. Second chance effort.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half. Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Beasley finds James. Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. The shot by George, wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Malone against LeBron. Here's Pippen. And nothing but hair on that one.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Back to James. Beasley kicks to Pippen. Over Drexler. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Beasley. Pippen's got 10.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Drexler passes to Malone. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And the jumper is on the mark. George has got his third basket of the night. The Heat shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A different look for Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Beasley. T.J. McConnell comes in for Pippen. And it's Rozier in for LeBron. And then for New York, Davis is checked in for Malone. Will Barton comes in for Clyde Drexler. And it's John Morant in for Hardaway. Morant dishes to Barton. George with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Russell. And he can't hit the second.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rozier kicks to McConnell. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
George passes to Morant. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Chamberlain against Morant. There's McConnell. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Throws it up high, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And New York, looking at who they've got, Anthony Davis is out there at Malone. Then it's Paul George. Then there's John Morant. And it's Drexler in at the 2 spot.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
And that one's good, Morant.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pippen kicks to Beasley. Back to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Malone with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Paul George. And Miami shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Beasley against George. The kick out to Rozier. Passes it to Pippen. Now the feed to Russell. Morant with the steal. Here's Drexler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Pass to Beasley. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's sent back by George. New York trails by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Davis, the pass to Drexler. Now Morant. Pocket 6. Feeds it to Malone. Nice D from Russell. The Heat leading by 3. The shot's good.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 5. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken.
LeBron's checked in for the Heat. The Knicks also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Davis. Hardaway is subbed in for John Morant. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time.
Kevin. Thank you, David.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
George looking over the floor. No good that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. James, the pass to Pippen. And Beasley now atop the key. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Miami with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Beasley. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Pippen. Back to Beasley. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hardaway, no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Outside, George, a 3-ball. It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first that puts them up by 5 for the Knicks. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Here's Brunson. But they'll get another chance. There's the 3. Vassell, no good. And so it's Miami winning this one. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about.
All right, David, thank you. And so this one is in the